music, it all stopped. Well, that's how it is, I guess. It is 1:30 in the afternoon on November 20th, 2020. That is 3 20s or 3 2s. Well, it's 2 1s for 11. 202020. That's pretty cool, I think. My nose has been running off with me. It ain't the Rona. This is Friday, November 20th, 2020, and I hate Fridays. Most of my friends and most of my listeners on radio and most of my friends that watch this vlog know I hate Fridays. I absolutely despise them. And then I found out that a friend of mine named Debbie Dill on Facebook let me know she hates Fridays too. Why do I hate Fridays? Well, and I had to put some money on one of my burner cards at Walmart, on two of my burner cards. And the little gal that's behind the counter is a friend of mine. I can't remember her name, but we visit every time I come in there. And she told me she too hates Fridays. Now, had to go pay my insurance at the tag agency in Davis. My friend Brian Davis, who's the mayor of Davis, Oklahoma, but he's originally from Texas. He just happens to have the same name. But he said, not me, I love Fridays. And I said, why do you love Fridays? He said, I love Fridays at 4:48 in the afternoon. And I said, what's that? And he said, because that means in 2 minutes I get to lock the door and go home, which I thought was pretty cool. And I did let him know that I still have to, I've got like 3-4 hours I have to do this stuff, and then I have to go to Ardmore after I do that. And I let him know that I have one thing that is a redeemable factor for me on Fridays, and that is my home is 30 feet that way. I said, my office is 30 feet from my home. And he said, well, that's pretty neat. I said, yeah. So what is going on today with Tucklow? Well, let me tell you. The babies are home from their moms down in Ardmore. So all 5 grandbabies are here at the house. Went to Walmart already been to both banks. Been to one of the banks I had to go twice. Got a headache. I nearly passed out at Walmart, and the problem was low blood sugar. I had a can of Vienna sausages for breakfast, and my son Nick, ever thoughtful, bought me one of those it was one of these things. I use this one for a water bottle. It's from, what's the name of that? Oh, Starbucks. It was a Starbucks iced coffee that's 54% sugar. And what it was, I had low blood sugar. I'm on a no sweet food, no sugar, very little sugar diet, but you can't not eat some sugar. But I'm on a high protein, no bread, very few carbohydrates diet. Is it paying off? Yeah, it actually is. My overalls fit a lot better. My underwear doesn't stretch when I put them on now. I bought some vitamin E oil to rub on my belly as I lose girth. Excuse me, and I apologize for that. Allergies are bad. But the long and short of it is, it makes your skin supple so that as you reduce weight, your skin doesn't start sagging, it firms up. I'm on a bunch of bunch of different supplements. I bought 4 bottles of Blue Emu oil, the ointment. I had one in my underwear drawer, and I've got now 4 more. I'm going to take one of those this afternoon toward evening, and I'm going to find Jerry, actually his wife, Diane, who I love with all my heart. She walks every day by some cabins they own. Well, where he's building the dam isn't far from there. And I'm either going to give a tub of Blue Emu to Jerry, or I'm going to see Diane and I'm just going to hand it to her while she's walking. The stuff does work. It really does. This hand has been badly damaged. I've had a guy stab me through it with a dagger, twist and pull out. It had serration down by the hilt. He went all the way through to the hilt, and I was effecting an arrest on a Marilito Cuban. This was way back in the 80s, and he did that. And then I had some guys, a couple of brothers in Wilson, Oklahoma. I was arresting them. They got the better of me, got me down on the floor and stomped my hand and broke this finger to where it's cantilevered and it will not close with the other one like my other hand. And I'm left-handed. That's what made it really, really bad. But the pain in that hand over the years, and I play guitar right-handed. I could probably teach myself to play left-handed because I have no arthritis in that hand at all. I've got it fairly severely in that one, but the Blue Emu is it's actually helping nerve endings in that hand regenerate. I have a scar that you have to really look at to see across there. Also, that same instance, I blocked a knife and it cut me through there and did nerve damage, and for a lot of years from there down I had no feeling in my hand, which was kind of strange. Playing guitar, you have to feel your strings, but I did it anyway. Well, since a few years ago, especially when a couple of years ago my doctor gave me this other stuff to put. It's a topical chemical treatment for it. It's basically topical chemo. It worked and my nerves regenerated, and I have pills to take for neuropathy. I've got it fairly bad, but Blue Emu to the rescue is getting better. I mean, it's to the point now that if I went ahead and replaced the strings on my favorite guitar, which is a classical guitar, I bought strings to do it, maybe later today or tomorrow I can get it done and tune it up and start playing. That's my desire. You never realize how much you love something until you don't have it anymore. I used to be one of the slickest blues guitarists that you ever would want to listen to. It's been years since I've done any blues work. I've still got my favorite electric guitar. It's in a case, and I've got another one that my son Chris and his wife got me for my birthday one time, and I rebuilt it. It's an actual Fender Strat. The one in the case is a Rickenbacker Jazzmaster, like a 68 or 69, something like that. The one on the wall is a Stratocaster. I think it was made in Mexico. It's not an expensive Fender, but I appreciate the sentiment. My son Nick and I rebuilt it and got it where it plays quite well, actually. But I want to start making music again, and the Blue Emu was a godsend, and I think it will help Diane. She's getting big swollen knuckles, and it will help reduce that, and it definitely will reduce the pain. What what is going on in the world, I am not delving into politics. I don't care, not any longer. They're still fighting back and forth just like that. But I want to tell you one thing. I don't believe you'll get a stimulus check. I don't believe they'll ever get a second one out. Not this year, anyway. The money has to come from somewhere, and the United States does not have the tax base to pay it. And they can print it out of thin air, but then you get into the same circumstance Zimbabwe and Venezuela are in. And we're headed for a shutdown. We really are. We're headed for a depression that makes the one in the 30s look like a lemonade stand folding up. That's an old saying that is way overused. But we didn't have the kind of debt in 1929, 1930 that we've got now. And we did not have the amount of people we have now. And even with the stopgaps we've got, there's no way they're going to be able to control it. And they're also wanting to mandate the CDC is warning people not to travel during Thanksgiving. That ain't going to happen, folks. Folks are not going to put up with restrictions on their freedom. And that saddens me. It actually does a great deal. Well, that's the vlog for today. I love you. God bless you. And like the sign says, be kind. Bye.